Hello everyone, welcome to the review of the Star A1000 4.3-inch capacitive multi-touch screen mobile phone from Solomobi. I'm in India and I got it imported from Solomobi in China. The website is www.solomobi.com and I got it imported in June 2011 for an approximate value of 170 US dollars. You can see the box mentioned, and at the top of the box it's mentioned about it. You can see the image default shows as a HTC Windows phone, though there are some icons here that shows you about the features like Android phone, and at the back it's written about all those features like the version of the Android phone, how much megapixel camera it is, what's the CPU like an MT6516 416 megahertz, and those things, and the edge capability it has. It doesn't have a 3G though, but it has a 3.5 audio jack. That's one of the good features that I liked in this phone. And it's a 2.2 version of the Android. It's exactly 2.2.1 that it says at the back, and the screen is very good, and it supports up to 32 gigs of external micro SD card. That is again one of the best features. I liked it, and it has an analog TV as well inbuilt and a Wi-Fi, but does not support N protocol. Let's open the box here and see the unboxing of this mobile phone. Here at the top you can see in the pink sheet you have the phone inside it. It's the main phone, we'll check that later. And inside the box you can see here it's a user manual in English. The translation is pretty sad in some places, but it's okay. And inside you have this earphones which have a standard 3.5 connector. It has a line-in option as well, so you can use it as a hands-free. Here is the USB cable with a standard USB port and a micro USB port at the other end. So you can connect this to the main charger or the USB port of your laptop so that you can charge it. And any standard USB charger would also work here, which has a micro USB connector at the other end. So this is one of the better ways. If you lose this, you don't need to go to the company, you can buy another one from the market. Here you see the software CD that has some applications, though most of them are in Chinese, but it's okay. It has a backup of all the Android.apk applications here inside the CD. Okay, now let's keep the box away and have a look at the mobile phone, the main phone itself. Let's take it out from the sheet here, and here you see this gorgeous phone which has a big screen here. It really charms me. I have put a default screen protector there, but the response and all, we'll check that later. At the left you can see the camera, and the right you have the light sensor. You have three buttons, like a back button, home button, and a menu button. On the side you have one is the camera button and one is the volume button, and at the top you have the power button, and just to press it to turn on and off. And here is the analog TV antenna built inside it. So here you can see the antenna comes out, though it is very fragile, but it's okay. At the back you have the stand which you can put turn it on to put the laptop on the stand, and here at the top you have the backup. You can remove the cover. It has the battery and two SIM slots, and it has the micro SD card slot, but unfortunately you have to take out the battery to insert the micro SD, so it's not hot swappable. At the bottom you have the micro USB connector and the 3.5 USB connector, and the phone is pretty hefty but very robust build, very rigid build. And let's turn on the phone. So once you power on the phone you can see the gorgeous displays that are coming up. The response is very good. At the top you have the dual SIM icons, and it's showing you up about the status of any applications that's going on, any downloads that are going on, system time, and the battery status. And here now we are back to the default screen, and let's see This is when you press the main menu button, all the icons, all the softwares that are installed here, you can get it as an icon, so you can start any of the applications that you want here. And the screen response is pretty good, though not very good like a standard phone, but since the processor is very, it's almost like half of the capacity of like the standard phones out here, comparing to the HTC, but it's okay. For example, you see here the screen goes blank, so it takes a bit time to open up the files, so that's why it's a bit lagging. But the price that you get it at, it's excellent, because you get almost all the facilities here that you get on a standard phone, minus the performance sometimes. But if you can manage with the performance part, it's a gorgeous phone. It gives you all the facilities and all the regular Android application, and you can get support from the Android website as well. You don't need to go to the manufacturer or the Chinese people, because sometimes there is a communication gap and they really don't understand what help do you need. So I hope this phone will be a good experience for you. If you want, you can just go ahead and buy it and take that risk, and I am quite sure you will enjoy the experience here. And if you have any questions, you can put back me the questions. I will answer those. I'll test it on my phone and I'll answer those questions for you. Thank you so much for viewing the presentation. Take care. Bye bye.